Already.
All right, it's Wednesday, September 13th, 2017, 10:30 a.m. Special call meeting for the Suwannee County Board of County Commissioners. Discuss the possible board action extending the declaration of local state of emergency. This time, I'm going to turn it over to Sheriff St. John for an update on
Okay, the reason for the extension of this is that we got notified last night from the Florida Highway Patrol that, due to the Santa Fe River flooding, this going to look like it's going to close down I-75 there with the Santa Fe River that goes underneath it. 75, 47, 41, and 27. Now, once they do shut it down, I think the part that will affect us the most, the northbound and southbound on 75 will affect us. The most will be on the southbound because they're going to stop it at I-75 and I-10 and divert all traffic on 75 southbound either east or west on 10. Now, naturally, when they come east, I just feel like we're going to have a big influx of traffic down through our county. And the way it looks like is they'll probably come down 129 south all the way through town to Branford and take 27. What our plans are is there at 27 and 49 and 129 that we blocked 27 off going into Columbia County where they would shoot them down south on the 129. If they continue on into Columbia County, then they're just bottleneck and they would be, the road there would be blocked off. They couldn't go nowhere, so they'd have to turn around and come back. So we're just going to go ahead and shut it down there, and then that shoot them down south. Either that or they would go 27 across the Fayette County down to 340.
They got to go to 349 because once you get into Gilchrist County, it's going at Ellie Ray's, it's going to flood right there too.
Right.
They'll shut that.
But they're not till Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got a few days to shoot them down south. Now once that happens, then the only route would be in down 349. So that, and then plus, we've got potential flooding. Actually, I got some officers down there now in the 300 state going door to door to everybody to tell them that we've got the flooding is coming. They just need to do it prepare for it. And that looks like it's going to be around Friday in that area down the 300 state. So we got the two, and like I said, for the extension is the area from all the traffic influx that we look like we're going to have, plus the flooding that's going to be in the River State area.
People going southbound, they could actually divert them to 136 through White Springs, take 41 to 100, and go through Lake Butler. And go that'd be the best way. If we could divert them before they get to 75, it would save a bunch. If they put a detour up, and I know it's a lot of people, but if they went through White Springs and into Lake City the back way in 100, that'd probably be better than them doing all this.
What did you say about Worthington Springs? Sure. That's Worthington Springs is Lake Butler. I thought you said Worthington Springs was going to be flooded as well.
Well, but if they go to Lake Butler, they don't have to go to Worthington Springs. They can go to Lake Butler and go 231 and come out right there on 441 in Gainesville. Instead of going 121.
And I'm sure that there's going to be, because what's going to happen, that's why I think they're all going to go to taking secondary roads and get on GPS and try to go.
They'll probably figure that out.
Yeah.
This is a real important question that I think we should ask DOT. Do they plan to erect the detour signs?
Yes.
Yeah, all that's in place, and actually the sign should already set in where they're going to be set up. Because once they say we're closing 75 and 27, 47, we've got 3 hours to get everything in place. Just for y'all got here, we're contemplating, or we think we need to get some of our, if they don't have anything available, is for us to take the necessary signage and road blockage to block off 27 and shoot them down south on 129 while we can.
Let me ask you a question about that. That's why I asked about the detour signs, because you can't stop everyone headed that way unless you ask them, do you live down here? Or
Well,
you trying to get back?
yeah.
Because that would take you a lot of manpower to try to manage that. That's why that detour signage is so important, because
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and we can put up there, you know, just, only one that can go there is one, the residential.
Local residents only.
And then the rest of them, you know, you're sharing that this is the way down First State.
They're handling the detour signs on the interstate and the major roads. They're not handling that on the local.
Yeah, I need to see if we've got any signs that say local residents only.
Local, no through traffic, local residents only, detour, and other
I'll
places.
work on that.
DOT in Lake City's got a bunch of them signs.
And we can reach out and see if they have some there, but
So he needs to,
It is-
Lewis is
It
in
would
City Hall.
probably benefit us to put a detour sign at, Primer Road and 129. Send them that route down 59 if they're going. Around two towns.
Right.
yeah, that would be a good idea right there.
Stop a lot of congestion down
Yeah.
there.
Who's managing that at DOT? Because they're the ones who do that. They would put it at 129 and route them. Have we got a contact name with DOT on who's managing their signs?
I don't right now, but we actually just make a phone call to get one. We can
Put them in
handle that.
touch with me and we'll work with them. But they're the ones that are gonna be handling that. If they're erecting signs, they're the ones that
Or what, that utility deal or whatever?
because I don't have that many
I know.
detour signs.
And I'll make contact, I'll reach out and have them contact you.
And Eric.
Do we have any of the marquee signs that you can program what you want, anything like that?
And most of DOTs will already be out on the interstate, so
And
they're
Anderson,
implemented.
Columbia,
That'll be my next thing, reach out to them.
DOT takes all theirs.
Didn't Sean email them already for the map and all that other stuff, and then wasn't it that
I tell you who does have some.
Tracy Talander or something?
We've got
digital signs. They ran everything.
here, you know,
Yeah,
but the
I got
map
you.
is not all.
He is, that must be his.
It says nothing.
We did, Lusty Festival.
Yeah.
Eric, are you having a hard time recording what is and what isn't? Are you
Recording
okay?
all that? No, discussions
Okay.
is what it is right now.
Discussion ensued. I'll give you a quick update on something unrelated to traffic. I made contact with Suwannee Valley Electric again, and they finally took me up on the offer
This the EOC just sent
to
y'all.
send our crew to move trees if they were working on lines in certain locations.
Did you call dispatch for a
They agreed
reason?
to- And then they started calling back for more, so now I've got 3 locations, 3 crews actually working with Suwannee Valley. We're handling the trees, they're handling the power
Okay. Who you trying to
lines.
get in touch
They're working
with?
together finally.
FBO's right there, they want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones.
Because I called them yesterday, but we'll try to work on it. And I've located, I don't know where we located, but I located another loader, we're out of loaders. So I ordered another loader.
Yes, sir, it may have.
Come in, be here tomorrow for that effort.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Is, I'm sure they'll help, FHB will help you out with some of these road closures and all that, you reach out and spoke to them.
I mean, yeah, we had the conference call, we're gonna have another one at 12 o'clock.
They're probably
You know, they're stressed out too, so I think that, you know, I'm gonna have to handle between me and Chief here in Suwannee County. But, you know, what my plans are is that, you know, I'm just gonna put all my investigators and drug task force in uniforms and marked cars and just put them out there, because I should have enough personnel with my department to handle it. You know, and then if not, then we start reaching out to, you know, the game commission's gonna be here and so I think we can reach out with them and anybody else that we
It
can.
sounded like their main focus was gonna be keeping people off the interstate.
Yeah.
Because they got a long stretch that they were gonna have to
Close down.
close down and keep people off.
And they've divided the troop in half. Half is gonna be north and half is gonna be south, so they're not gonna have near the personnel.
So I think, I'm pretty confident they're gonna have help us, and we're gonna have to do it on the road. And then if so, we can reach out to each other departments around each way.
Between the two of you, you gotta handle that shot.
Yeah, I mean, we'll handle it.
It'll take everybody, we got to handle the city portion. Now, we
Yeah.
could go to the interstate and help there, but it'll take everybody we got half up to handle just the city portion of it. Because it's not just gonna be the feeder roads, it's gonna be the side roads too, that's gonna get congested, because folks don't know where they're going.
We got a forecast on the areas that will be localized flooding, and some projected timelines on that, so that if we get that printout, I can start
There's 3
working
rivers.
barricades into those areas and getting them ready.
Basically, three
Email to
rivers.
everybody?
Yeah.
Three rivers and we
That-
I've talked to my people, and they know that we're gonna need to do it. I just need to know where we need to go first.
Okay, now these projections will change consistently with timing and everything else, so, do you want me to attach the link so you can go there yourself as well and check it periodically to see if things change?
It'd be nice, yes, ma'am.
Didn't I hear y'all say you would be sending folks into 3 rivers and making notifications as well? That's where we're
Yeah,
worried about the
yeah,
flooding.
I've got like 6 or 8 deputies down there in the Three Rivers area right now, we speak. I think James got some, his fire department personnel. We're going door to door down there now.
Already.
And then we're handing out flyers with this projection of when the flood's gonna be down there. So we're notifying everybody down in that area now, it's coming, you gotta get out or make arrangements to get out or how they wanna do it. So we're down in that right now notifying them. So we should have everything covered here in the county. Just the biggest thing right now is how bad this traffic's gonna get for us. You know, we can predict all day long, but I'm like Chief, I think it's gonna be kind of rough on us.
The other problem is that until we get more power and more gas stations working, you've
Yeah.
got people running out of gas
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
locations in town, and then they're gonna
And
need
then-
shelter.
And then another thing they was talking in the conference call is that what's gonna happen too is just like you say, these gas trucks and supply trucks and grocery trucks and all, they're gonna be
Trying to get to the
jammed
same
up too.
places.
Trying to get to where
We're
they
trying
need
to get to go to where they're gonna go too, so it's just gonna, and all these people come, wants to go back south to check on their homes, it's just gonna be a showing up mess.
Okay.
Do we have the updated list of those that are in town that are pumping gas now? Like I said, we didn't know the Jiffy was, but they're pumping now as well.
Sunoco on Elviston, I just got someone sent me, said that it's up and running now.
Awesome.
I did find that the app Gas Buddy tells you if they have power, if they have fuel, diesel, so Gas
We couldn't get
Buddy's
it to work
working very
yesterday, we were trying that, but it.
Yeah, the internet's not been great.
Wi-Fi is a
Or the
problem.
phone service hasn't either, so.
No, it had.
Yeah, we can get try to get an updated list and shoot out to everybody, but then once we shoot it out, because some runs out, some run out of gas and then some get gas, so it always back and forth, back and forth.
So far, the most effective way is just look for long lines.
Yeah,
Sheriff, we're gonna have our guys go ahead to locally at the store, see which ones are open, pumping gas, and we'll provide a list back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Didn't Branford have a city constable or some law enforcement too?
no, it's just us, just contact with
They
us.
used to. I didn't know if they still had a couple people down there that could be out there on 27.
It's all on us.
Okay.
Other than the volunteer fire department, they don't have anything in that area.
Because they used to have a constable.
I'll send, at this point, I'll send everyone that I have with chainsaws and whatever equipment we can round up.
They said they can even, if it's 20 value, it's no problem, they can even disconnect their 20 value as well.
I like them.
They used to have
PLs
that.
first. No, sicker.
They said they can clear.
PLs are our biggest problem.
Hey, John. Hello.
I can coordinate that too.
Yeah, because FPL, right now, there's 4,500 people on FPL. and they've got to serve.
We want to make a motion on this, assembly resolution to declaring this emergency. It's an extension, this is not a new emergency, this is a
Extension on
emergency.
what we're at.
I just want to make sure that's clear, because if we go to, looking for reimbursement, I don't want it to get confused.
Yeah, then
We never declared another emergency, this is an extension of the original emergency.
Yeah, that question was asked in conference call. This river flooding is all due to Irma, so it's all the same.
It's the same, it's all tied to the same, it's not a different emergency. And it has on here for an effective date in section 4. We can go ahead and sign off on it today and put the effective date for tomorrow, or do we need to put it for Friday?
See, I would see the 7 days would run up
It was just say, when's your 7 days stop?
Tomorrow?
tomorrow, so I think we need to,
Make it for Friday.
Effective,
On Friday.
or effective midnight tomorrow night.
yeah, midnight tomorrow night, yeah. Yeah, midnight tomorrow night.
Was there
Does that
done
need
or
to be
signed
a
up?
motion
The
too?
effective date was Thursday.
We signed it at 9 a.m.
It was about 9 or 9:30 a.m. Thursday.
So it would run out at 9, would it run out tomorrow? Is it for all day tomorrow?
Better safe than sorry.
I
Let's
would,
just say
I would,
effective day tomorrow.
yeah, I would say tomorrow. at
9 o'clock.
Tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That way it just continues on.
Yeah.
We're gonna plagiarize y'all's, just so you know, so as soon as y'all get it, make sure we'll get a copy of it, please.
So effective 9 o'clock.
Just tomorrow's date will be fine. It don't matter.
There's a copy where you fill in the blanks.
Tomorrow's never.
Thank you, Randy. It's just gonna be easier that way for us.
I understand.
14th, and it's a continuation.
Yeah, I bet you.
Sure.
Tell me again what
Ricky
the dates
said,
are you're doing.
Just doing it on the
Effective
14th.
the 14th.
I don't think we need to worry about the time.
No, and it's an extension of the original. Did you get that?
Sir?
Effective date's the 14th. That
That'll be
down there.
That'll be for ours. So if y'all will be 7 days at least from whatever y'all said.
We'll figure it out.
If no one else has any questions, motion to approve the extension of the resolution declaring a local state of emergency.
You said it all, so I'll make a motion to approve.
Got a motion to approve by Commissioner Sessions,
I'll second that motion.
second by Commissioner Hale. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes 3-0. Any questions? Yes, sir.
Someone told me yesterday evening that some calls had come in with people saying they were stranded, they only had food for 2 days, they'd used it up and they couldn't get out, the roads were blocked. Does anyone know anything about that?
No, sir, the majority of the roads are on that back wall. They've been cleared by fire rescue, volunteers, sheriff's deputies, and Division of Forestry, and were checked again the following day, after.
Well, I just want to know if any of those types of calls have come here, because they haven't called our office with that type of thing.
We've had one phone call, and after we spoke more with the person, it was deemed they were not trapped.
Okay.
Only call, I've had some calls for water, but we took care of that yesterday with the fire rescue stations, the other places have water sources available.
There were a few roads that we couldn't do anything with because of the power lines. But my hope is that now that we've got 3 crews working with them, that's going away. But if you hear of that, just let me know, because, I'll work back to power companies and do and try to straighten that out if that's actually occurring.
If I had heard that, we would have went out there and, immediately and assessed it, but no, we're not telling y'all. I know it hadn't,
Okay, sure.
because that would have been a priority for us.
Anything else?
Final budget hearing.
I got that now. The only other thing I have is that our regular scheduled board meeting comes Tuesday night, that we're not gonna be able to meet the advertising requirements for our final budget hearing.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to postpone that to a different date. The governor has signed, I believe, a 30-day extension. Is that
Yes,
correct?
30 days.
For our budgets. So maybe by then, at the board meeting, we can pick a date to have our final hearing, but it will not be Tuesday. Other than that, anyone else? Yes, that's it, thank you.
No.
Got anything else, Sheriff?
No, Sean, just what we went over, we just make sure I'll get with the DOT, just make sure we get some signage down there at 27 down there to block it off once they start shutting things down. Further east of us.
I can just see the National Guard guys, if they have any extra barricades or things like that, you know, each other.
We can reach out to them. Kyle, there, the National Guard has been really helpful for us, he's been jumping on things for us, so I'll reach out to him.
I don't know, but I know that OMI would have barricades, and I'm sure we could enter into agreement on someone might have needed, but sure, of course.
Don't want to be out of office, Chairman.
Go ahead.
Just one quick question. I am concerned, and I think the county administrator mentioned before, about cutting the size range, so may want to, particularly the principal ones, may want to ensure that, we don't have people cut through all of the neighborhood. Because I mean,
Ricky made a suggestion if we get them to cut in by Lowe's and go around town and
Freeman
possibly.
Road.
Freeman Road, that'll take a lot of traffic out.
I think that's
Well,
great.
yeah, I think that is great.
That's gonna put them in direct.
The one that worries me most would be 90 and 10 coming into town from there, and then they sit on 19 and start cutting back
Yes.
and all the other.
Yeah.
Is where we might have an issue.
We probably should have a detour
I think so.
Yeah, out there.
Yes, sir. I think so.
And where we find it, we're going to enforce it, because, I mean, folks that are just running out of gas and looking for some outlet, or thinking that.
If they do come in, if they do come in at 90, you would just
Try to
shoot
shoot
them
them Houston.
House up Winterwood,
Or
there's two
Winterwood.
gas stations.
Right, there's a gas station right there.
Yeah, Houston or Winterwood is what I'm thinking, would be the biggest, because they can get someone out to the truck route on, Houston.
We go around.
90 and 49 have fuel yet? Because that would be a key spot for them if we're gonna run them that route.
They didn't have, they probably got fuel, but they didn't have power.
Wonder if we can get with S&S, see if we can get that up, and get them on generator or something, that way we can get that route. If they're taking that route, that's gonna be ideal for fuel at that spot. So we'll work on
I
getting
tell you though,
it.
once they start piling in there, it's just gonna be a huge backup all the way back to 136.
It'll shut down your one
137
southbound lane will be
Exactly.
shut
right.
down.
Yes, sir.
If they don't have it there and they don't have it at the S&S at 49 or 129.
49 and 27 has generator backup, and they have fuel, so we'll check that one too.
Yeah, they have
I think
fuel.
that's your only two.
Those two right there, we don't feed that route.
Airport's Houston, one in Winterwheel, and block off everything that's going.
People just don't have the laws that they desperate to get where they need to be.
I know the S&S on 252 in Burley Road also has fuel. It's not our county, but somebody has asked a question, they had that direction.
Anything else as far as the meeting goes? If not, we'll adjourn.
When we get our resolution here.
Our only concern is, higher level of care routes for medical needs. I've already spoken to the hospital and discussed those issues with them, so we're looking at different situations. We looked at South Georgia Medical Center, but they're on diversion at this time. So, we're checking all the hospitals and seeing what our resources are going to be, and then we'll make plans for routes to get around public traffic.
We now have George here, just so you know, George. If Matthew is concerned or whatever, we'll talk with him about our evac routes in the city, and we'll make sure y'all get copies of all that, sure. But George will be here now for the city.
And he's going to be the source for it now.
Yes.
Motion adjourned.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir.